special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this is one of the most exciting matchups in college football every time these two blue blood programs meet. These are two of the winningest programs in the history of the game. And you'll remember, last year, Alabama going into Norman and beating the Sooners. There is a lot riding on the line today when these two teams meet. I can't wait to keep you posted on what's happening on the field and how the players are reacting with that revenge and redemption on their mind. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. So Alabama's offense comes on the field to open this game. And the first chance for this offense to deal with the atmosphere here in the SEC championship game and the pressure of the moment, facing a rugged defense. They know their work cut out for them.
Chris, even in these big environments, I think it's very key to just focus on what you can control, which is your own effort and the details in front of you. Typically, the offense, and more specifically the quarterback that can do that sooner, is the one that's going to have success. We'll see if he can do it right here.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking downfield, it's Russell. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Have to kick it away after a quick 3 and out in the first possession. And the ball rolls dead. The Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Got an opening here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Wide open downfield. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
With the catch, it's Harris. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. This is the 6th play on the drive. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks like he's going to run it. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's a direct snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Russell. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No chance to catch him there.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. A draw to the back. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Mateer. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looking to pass here. Brad behind the line. It's Russell. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Grabbed by the receiver. Not quite enough for the 1st down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. A sophomore member of that offensive line. Now it's 2nd down here. Back in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Comes up with the catch. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Rodgers. He stopped short at that 1st down marker. He's going to bring up 4th and 3. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He bought some time, now lets it go.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! That picks up a 1st down. We'll spot it at the 39.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. The sure hands. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. It's an out route. The catch made. And makes the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
A sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Alabama will spend its 2nd timeout here. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. And they will try out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game is now tied.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Always looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Russell. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with this quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately, and when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback. And seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with Coach Venables at the half. As you know, there's been a ton of conversation outside of this game about their quarterback and his ability to be in that Heisman conversation. But here in a conference championship moment, Coach said he cannot think about that. This quarterback has performed well, but this is a tight game. Voters like to see a Heisman-type moment in a moment like this, but we'll see if he can take it one play at a time and keep all the outside noise off the field right now. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The shotgun handoff here. And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets up now 2nd and 3. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
To throw, it's Mateer. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will tie the game here.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On the run, it's Hill. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass. Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. The DB's backing off from the line now. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to put them on top now. Another positive play for this quarterback who's trying to use this championship game as a showcase, Joel, for his Heisman candidacy.
Well, Chris, as you know, you need stages and moments, and there's no better moment than this, a championship environment, a great opponent, and everybody in the college football world watching this team as they're headed for a championship, and he's headed for a potential Heisman.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Let's see what the call is. Looking to pass here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Touchdown, Sooners. A huge defensive score.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose. And as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't. Time. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline. It is going to be a big upset here today. This opponent was in the playoff conversation, possibly moving forward to the college football playoff. But their party has been ruined right now. Plenty of ball left to play, but guys, the momentum is all here on the sideline. Upset special brewing. The guys are starting to feel it down on the field. I'll keep you posted as to what happens here next. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. And the Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The offense now operating in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you can rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And he's brought down there. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And the Oaks of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? They'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
The back's got it again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. He reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. It's a keeper. Can he make it? First down, looking for more now. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ford. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Russell. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now with a pick up 4 on first. A handoff to the back. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team. You can tell by the way they're celebrating. But, Joel, now we're going to wait and see what their path to a national championship, the ultimate goal, is going to be.
Well, like you said, the strength of winning a championship in this conference is not going to be lost on that committee. I wouldn't be surprised if this team does garner a bye, and then it's about retaining momentum. As we've seen throughout the history of this playoff, how well can you execute after a long layoff? I think that's going to be the challenge for this group.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.